I told you not to light a cigar in here, Ronnie. It's against code violations, my friends.
Oh, is that magically the pizza thing there that I didn't even have?
So, welcome to the show, my guy. Anyways,
Yeah.
here. This is, you're not Mark, though. What's going on?
Mark worked hard.
Mark worked hard?
I gave him the day off.
Yeah, we gave Kinsman the day off. Well, you know what happened here? Kinsman saw me working hard all day, and he got exhausted that I was working hard, and he had to go home for his grandpa nap, and he never woke up. He's resting the rest of the night.
Yeah.
That's right. So I got you covered, pal. And hello, everyone. How you doing? We're testing out the fog machine. Does it look eerie or what?
Oh, yeah.
It does?
Oh, yeah.
That's all you got for me, Ronnie? It'll be a long night here. Now, I did ask you to come in and get dressed up in a Halloween costume. What's going on here?
I'm a Special Olympic athlete.
Well, you did. You kicked some butt on the weekend.
Yes,
I
did.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
I did. We did. Team Ontario looking good for Special Olympics. Team Ontario's looking. We have a motto. It's called "On the Podium," and we'll be on the podium.
There you go, Ronnie. Ronnie's out there kicking some butt. In bowling, Chris says it's foggy. Yeah, we had the fog machine going while we're testing it because tomorrow our office is open for Halloween, Ronnie. For the trick-or-treaters, we're gonna have it all set up for people who can come in and get their pictures with all the decorations, gobble down some candy, and enjoy life. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, always.
You know, you talk more when you're not mic'd up over in the other office.
Yes, I do. I got to get my 2 cents in.
You get on camera. All right, so we gave Kinsman the night off, right?
Definitely.
We didn't want him to be the Grinch that stole Halloween.
No.
Plus, he never bought a costume, so like no costume, no Halloween show for Kinsman. You get that?
No.
So he's sulking at home with trying to put a costume together.
Yep.
That's right. All right.
Maybe you should go
no
as
other feedback for me.
Maybe you should go as tinfoil leftovers.
That's right. Lots to do in the community, by the way, with all the amazing haunted houses, Brimstone Mansion, Toke, Terrio on the weekend. We're rocking and rolling in this community there, pal. Are you touching my mouse, Ronnie?
Yes.
Never touch a man's mouse.
I got to do your job.
You got to do my job, I know. Thanks for joining us, everyone, by the way.
I'm evaluating them.
That's right. So I had this contest set up for Mark. And, well, there's Kinsman right there, looking very Halloweenish. You know, he's probably at home in a tub with a bottle of wine and a cigar while we're working hard. Guaranteed.
And Tracy's massaging him.
Tracy's massaging him. I don't know what that guy's up to. Hello, Tricia. All right, so here's the deal. I had this set up for Mark because you know him in pulp culture, right? If it didn't play on the black and white in 1946, he doesn't know what it is. So I feel like you're going to be a little bit better at this.
Yes.
So what I'm going to be doing, Ronnie, and please use the audience help because I think I'm going to stump you. I'm going to be showing still photos from Halloween/horror movies, and you got to guess what it is. All right? Now, you did set up the Wheel of Winning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one person tonight's going to win what? You do Mark's job here.
They're going to win one ultimate family deal that is up to 6 people, right? 6 games. 6 games, and one lucky winner is going to take me bowling.
Okay, well, there's more to that then,
Let's
Ronnie.
see, hold on.
So you get to go bowling for the hour
okay.
with 6 people, and you get 6 game cards. Look at that. There we go. One person. You can't see that on the camera.
No.
But trust us. Chucky was holding it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Kinsman right there. There he is. It looks just like him. That thumbs down floating on the screen. Right there,
I think the thumbs
There's Mark.
down.
Mark's like Han Solo there in, what's that, Empire?
Yeah.
We froze him.
I think he gave us the thumbs down. I don't know if we...
Yeah, that's right, pal. So that's how it's going to work. I'm going to show a still. You got to guess what movie it is.
Okay.
Now, listen, some of these movies have sequels. I want the right movie.
Okay.
But please use audience participation.
Oh, just like
because I don't give you a second guess, and I'm not like Mark. I don't give hints.
No.
All right, Ronnie?
Just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you can phone a friend.
Yeah, that's right, pal.
50-50.
I'm going to show you exactly how this is going to work, all right? So here's the first one, all right? Here's the first still from a movie. What horror/Halloween movie is this? All right, Ronnie?
It looks like
now, I do suggest that you ask for help from the audience.
I'm going to need help on this one. It looks like
Okay.
Limited's Family Vacation.
Family Vacation? Okay, so let's see. So Jerica says that's Five Nights at Freddy's, which I'm telling you is not right.
No.
Chris, I'm going to pull my chair up tonight, Ronnie. I'm going to
Pumpkinhead,
actually
I never heard of
use the
that.
mouse. Okay.
Never heard of that.
It's not Five Nights. By the way, I've seen the new Five Nights movie. A lot of goods and bads when it comes to that.
It's okay. I say okay. I don't want to step on people's toes who've seen it and think that it's good. I say it's okay.
All right. So, see, we're lucky, Mark. See, Mark says Jack Pumpkinhead. This is why he's not here guessing. This is why
Jack Pumpkinhead.
There's no such movie called Jack Pumpkinhead.
No.
So, can I give you a hint for this movie? Because I don't see anyone having it right.
No.
And it's not Pumpkinhead.
No.
The theme, it's part of a large franchise, but this one was a little bit off. And the theme goes, one more day to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. One more day to Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
That sounds like...
Let me show you again. It's not Pumpkinhead.
No.
So in this movie, though, the evil guy, right, the evil character created these masks to go on kids' heads. And when they watched the TV on Halloween night, it would destroy the kids.
Oh.
Right, Ronnie?
Children of the
Any
Corn?
idea what movie this? Okay, so Trisha, Halloween what? Because there's many Halloween movies. Ah, there we go. Sarah's got it. It's Halloween Season of the Witch, which is Halloween. What number is that, Ronnie?
I'm going to say Halloween 4.
You're wrong. It's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Okay.
The only Halloween not to have Michael Myers. Even though Michael Myers makes a cameo in that movie because they're in the background.
Okay.
When they go into a house, Halloween 1's playing on the TV. And you told me you're way better than Mark. He would have known that, even though he said Pumpkinhead. All right, you're 0 for 1, Ronnie. Are you ready for your second one? This is a horror movie, okay?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, your second horror movie. Now, do you know what that is? In this, I'll give you a hint. See, I'm feeling nice. In this movie, the guy gets his wiener bit off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, all right. So someone says Jaws. Jaws, is that Mark again?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Kinsman. It's not Jaws 2, and
Piranha?
it's not. So Jaws never bit off wieners.
No.
To my knowledge.
Piranha?
Yeah, but yeah, it is. It's Piranha. Which one though? The first one?
I'm going to say
Or
the second one.
the 3DD one, which they called it 3DD, by the way. That wasn't a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, I'll go with 3DD.
You're wrong. It's the original Piranha.
No, okay.
Piranha.
Hey.
Piranha.
I got it right.
You didn't.
I got it right. I don't care which one.
So if you've never seen the Piranha, the remake of Piranha, which came out about 10 years ago, it's super good.
Yep.
You haven't seen it.
But
what do you do with all your free time?
But it's super good.
Okay, you wake up at noon and you come here at 6. What do you do in those 6 hours? You're not watching movies or what?
No.
All right.
I'm watching Disney.
You're watching Disney movies. By the way, what are you doing for Halloween? Do you still trick or treat or?
No, Derek's hosting a Halloween party and
Okay.
And the cake, oh man, the dirt worm cake. I hope he's watching because he's not getting a hold of that dirt worm cake.
Are you offering to bring us all cake? The minute you mention cake, you have to bring everyone watching
No, that's up to Derek.
a piece of cake there, pal.
That's up to Derek.
So you're just going to someone else's house to make a mess, eat their food, and leave?
Yep.
You're just like Mark. There's no difference here tonight. That's right.
And
pal.
I won't even help with the cleanup.
I won't even help. Well, no difference here today. All right, Ronnie, I'm going to give you your third. I feel like you haven't been doing too good. Are you ready?
I'm 1-1.
Okay, here we go. Here's your third still. Now be careful before you answer, okay? I know you know who that is on the screen. I know you think that's Santa Claus.
It had Jamie Clump in the morning.
Okay, but, pal, there's a lot of these movies.
Yeah.
I see a right answer already.
Yeah.
So Trisha's saying Freddy versus Jason. No. It's not. But it's close. It is a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
Costigan's got it.
Yeah.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Then my favorite scene is when he kicks the boombox.
Yes. So you want to know something about that movie? So they originally were going to shoot it all in Manhattan, and Paramount said, no, this is a Friday the 13th movie. We're not spending any money to be there. So you can have like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So they shot it, the majority of it in Vancouver.
Oh.
They're actually never in New York City.
No.
But then they went back and said, it's too expensive to shoot it all in Vancouver. So about 8/10 of that movie takes place on a boat, which is just floating outside the studio. And then at the end, Jason goes to Manhattan/Vancouver.
Okay.
Which to me, after part 6, is my favorite Friday the 13th. And it is the only Friday the 13th not to be rated R.
Yes.
That's right. So there's a lot of kills where they do a cutaway. See, do you know what that is, Ronnie?
A cutaway?
Yes. So what happens, instead of seeing Jason cut your head off, he'll go to cut your head off, and then the camera will cut away to another scene so you can't see the gore.
Oh, dang.
And they thought they can attract more of an audience to the movie. Ronnie are getting paid more money for taking Mark's place tonight. Is he getting paid more money? No. Less money. He's filling in for Mark.
He gave me the day off tomorrow. I'm mad. I'm angry.
Yeah, I'm giving you the day off tomorrow. Gary says, Friday 13th 4. So this was actually the 8th installment.
Yeah.
4 was great, though. That's one with Corey Feldman where he chops Jason's head off, who happens to come back alive again.
Yeah, just like Kenny from South Park.
Mark is taking the night off. He's soaking in a bathtub with a top hat. From last I checked there, Joanne. He saw me work hard tonight, and he got exhausted from working hard all day. Because we have to shuffle the whole office around for the trick-or-treaters tomorrow. Yep. Which, by the way, it's 10 to 3 tomorrow downtown Timmins.
Nice.
I would invite you, but I don't think you would get up that early, Ronnie.
I'll get up. Friday. Hey, Fridays you had the show, I got up.
All right there, pal. You're not giving me much to bounce back with today, Roddy.
I'm 2-1. I'm better than your Sens.
Okay. Are you ready for your 4th guess?
Yep.
All right. Now, extra points if you can name the villain in this movie. Okay. Now let's see what the audience say there, Ronnie, because you look a little bit low. The Sens. Oh, the Sens burn. Yeah, Ronnie's got it. The answer's not hello, but hello, Selena. Now, KLOMP just wanted to have a guest of his own without KINZ. 1,000%. 1,000%. Trisha wants to know, what the hell is that? Do you know, Ronnie?
What the hell is what?
The clue. Are you falling asleep on me here?
No, I'm not falling asleep.
What was the clue?
Well, the clue is he is a clown.
Yes.
And obviously, we have a lot of them in this office.
Do you know the name of the movie?
It's a Terrifier.
Okay.
And it's Art the Clown.
All right. So you got the Terrifier.
And Art the Clown.
The Terrifier. Ronnie, you're funny. Close.
Close.
It's a clown, and it's Art the Clown. Sarah's really good at these horror type trivias, by the way. Don't you find?
Oh yeah.
Maybe I should have brought Sarah in. Art the Clown. So if you follow the Terrifiers, yes, there's been 2 Terrifier movies, and the preview for Terrifier 3 comes out in a few days here, pal.
Nice. Well.
Are you scared of these movies?
No.
No?
I fall asleep to them.
You fall asleep? Well, you fall asleep to everything. That's what happens when you're drowsy.
I even fall asleep to Leaf games.
All right, pal. So there's 4. Okay. They're only going to get harder, okay? So this is number 5.
Okay.
What movie is this from? Now, this one, I think, is going to drive one answer, and it's going to be wrong. I believe I know what people are going to say. And I'm going to see if it pops up here. Because this is an older movie. Okay, Ronnie?
80s?
Late 80s, I would think. What they call a cult classic. So not big in the theater, but big on home video, and people still watch it to this day. So Trish's answer is no idea.
No idea.
Anne-Marie says Elephant Man. So it's not the Elephant Man. That's not really a horror movie.
No.
But based off a true story. There's the answer I thought people were going to give me, The Goonies, which it's not. But I could see why they think it's one of the characters from The Goonies. No, it's not. Yeah. See, it's not him from The Goonies. Oh, I see one right answer in here. The Nun 2. It's not The Nun 2, but The Nun 2 is a lot better than The Nun, if you haven't seen it. Beauty and the Beast. No, it's not me and Terry. But if anyone else calls Terry a beast, I'll get angry. So the question is, you have to guess what movie it is based on the still from the movie.
What is the...
So I think I've seen the right answer. Well, here's half of an answer, Ronnie. I'll show you the right answer in a second. Someone got it. But if I showed you that.
Toxic Waste?
Toxic Waste? Like the candy?
Yeah.
No, the candy's not a movie. What do you think, pal?
Toxic...
Someone had it right up there, actually. I couldn't believe it.
Toxic Office?
I can't remember who had it right there, Ronnie.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, I got it right here. Toxic Avenger.
Okay.
Have you even seen this movie?
No.
Heard of this movie?
No.
You used to work at Blockbuster and no one rented the Toxic Avenger?
No, never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Never.
You're gonna hand me back your Blockbuster badge right now. Because if I walk into Blockbuster and I say, Ronnie, you're managing the Blockbuster, and I want to rent a horror movie from the 80s called The Toxic something, I need help, and you're going to be never heard of it, and I would have missed out on the Toxic Avenger.
Well...
Can I talk to your manager, please?
Well, that would be Eve, and he works at
Sport Check.
Check.
He works at Sport Check. Oh, it's Joanne says The Hills Have Eyes, which is a really creepy horror movie, but that's not The Hills Have Eyes. Look at this. Chris says Ronnie's so disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I meant to ask. You know, seeing Chris's comment reminds me of something. By the way, he was dressed up as Detective Dick. Just think of Inspector Gadget, but with a third leg sticking out.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so he was Detective Dick, a brilliant costume. I want to know if you're in the Halloween spirit and what you are getting dressed up for this year, or maybe you went out Friday or Saturday night and got dressed up. Now, my costumes, as you they get chosen for me. Terry wants me to look at the unsexiest person as possible.
The Coca-Cola?
And she did it. Though, mind you, the comfort level's an 8.
Yeah.
So if you're going to a Halloween party tomorrow, what are you getting dressed up as?
Well, probably the Jurassic Park Ranger.
Right.
They told me the Blockbuster...
It's not allowed?
They said you get dressed up as that every day of your life.
I don't like what Ronnie knows about horror movies. He knows nothing. So Jason Dennis was the Green Arrow. Shout out to the NOE. Two sold-out events on the weekend there, pal.
Yes, I heard.
That's right. Luke says he went out Saturday night and he was a unicorn. Respect Luke and Steph. I respect a good unicorn.
Big fluffy unicorn.
Jessica Rabbit. Throwback to a classic right there.
Jessica Rabbit, yes.
Throwback to a classic right there. Chris won funniest costume at the NOE dance.
I have a question. Speak of Halloween, okay? So the theater was open. I'm older than the theater. It was open October-ish, 1988.
Okay.
What Halloween movie was first shown there?
4.
4.
I know because you told me already.
Halloween 4 was the first movie at the Cinema 6.
Ronnie, you're a man full of facts. Joanne says we need to congratulate the Timmins Tornadoes, the team on their 2 golds and a silver win. There we go, kicking some butt, the Tornadoes.
Yep.
You know what sport that is, Ronnie?
That would be...
Ringette.
Ringette.
Yeah, the Tornadoes, I believe it's Ringette. kicking some butt, doing some
Oh,
well.
yeah, definitely.
And shout out to the PMHA where they had 4 teams go to the semifinals and 3 teams go to the finals this weekend in the Icebreaker tournament. How do you like
I
that?
play a little ringette, but it's
That's
a different type of ringette.
Okay, so Debbie says, I was Michael Myers' bride. I like that.
Nice.
I'd be curious to see a picture of that costume, a Michael Myers bride.
I'd like to see somebody dressed as Michael Myers' sister.
Yes, you would just need a gravesite.
Exactly.
A dog.
A dog.
My all-time favorite movie is 13 Ghosts and the House on Haunted Hill. Those are great movies. I'm wearing my pajamas and I have chicken pox tomorrow. Oh, geez, you have chicken pox. Sorry to hear about that.
Chicken pox.
That's from Julie. I still remember a scary movie when I was little called Die Monster Die by Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay, I get Julie. Oh, she's dressing as she did a couple years ago. She had her PJs on, and then she had.
Oh, she has chicken pox.
As
a costume.
Yes.
Where would I be without you today?
Yes.
I was sending my medical stories to Julie, but she's telling us what her costume is. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Sandra says, I went to the dance at the Lion's Den. I was a devil.
Nice.
That's right. You were dressed as Mac's wife. That's awesome.
Yep. Trust me, I used to crash his dates. I know who they are.
Yeah, that's right. And Selena says, Ronnie messaged me after the show.
Yes, mother.
There you go, pal.
Yes, mother.
That's right. So tomorrow night, okay, we're going to be doing something special.
Okay.
So during the day, we have, trick-or-treating downtown 10 to 3. Tomorrow night, we got a Halloween special show. Now, we're not going to be in the office because we're going to be with our families, but we're doing something fun.
Okay.
Throughout the show, we're going to be scattering pictures of horror icons.
Nice.
Okay? And if you're able to tell us all the horror icons you see that pop up throughout the show, then we're going to have a pretty big prize for that.
A chance to win a Disney World prize? Oh,
no, we're going to have some KINZ and KLOMP merch in there. We're going to have some bowling passes. So we're doing that.
Nice.
And we're going to be showing some horror stuff on the show tomorrow night there, Ronnie.
Nice.
So what do you think of this conundrum?
Good, and I can't play it, fortunately.
That's right. All right, are you ready to try another one? I've knocked some rust off your boots.
Okay.
All right, so what number are we on, 6?
I'm still better than the Leafs record.
All right, here is number 6. Now, the idea, if you just joined us, is to tell us what horror movie this is based on the still. Clue number 6. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I have not watched that in a while.
Feed me, Seymour.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
I want to be a dentist. Come on, Ronnie, it's a musical. It's a classic.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you kidding me here? Jumanji, the first one. No, it's not Jumanji. No. Come on, Ronnie. Dun, 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 dun.
I have not watched that horror movie.
Look, Ronnie, little shop of horrors. Yeah. Give me the name of the plant, then.
Steve.
Wow, Ronnie. You told me you know a lot about pulp culture. Maybe your job's just to hit the button on the fog machine tonight. Yes. It is Little Shop of Horrors. Few people got it here. Trisha, this is a must watch. It's a horror/musical, and it doesn't end well for the world. Vic says Little Shop of Horrors. Pat says Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Little Shop, Little Shop, Little Shop. Look at all these rights there, Ronnie. Audrey, too, the name of the plant. We have a lot of horror fans here tonight.
I named Audrey's husband.
You can
Steve.
never tease Mark about not knowing pulp culture now. You know that, right?
No.
You gotta, you want me to give you something from what era?
90s.
The 90s. Well, Little Shop of Horrors was from the 90s. Yeah. See, Natasha says that was a great movie. It's a classic. That's on your bucket list tonight. Go home, watch Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay.
All right there, Ronnie. The plant's name is Audrey, too. Yes, and Audrey takes over the world. Okay. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hopefully you get one. Name that horror movie.
Oi.
Wow, you're going to need audience help
I'm
again,
going to need
aren't you?
audience help.
You're going to need audience help. Sandra says she doesn't like horrors, but I see a right answer already.
Beetlejuice?
But I'm going to see what other people say. That's definitely not Beetlejuice.
Not Beetlejuice?
It's not House of a Thousand Corpses, but that is a great guess.
It's
Are you ready, Ronnie? It's a Rob Zombie movie. Chad was this. Chad, you know our buddy Chad?
Yeah.
He was that last year for Halloween. All the right answers are. Just be like Mark and look at the right answers in the comments and pretend
Devil's
you know.
Rejects?
That's right. The Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects. Yes, that's right. Hey, don't call Ronnie a reject.
Yeah.
I accept it. I accept it.
Yeah, that's for VCRs.
Yeah. Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding.
Now, are you sure you worked at a Blockbuster?
Yes.
Maybe,
But I was 2007.
I think you might have worked at Ron's Variety and had 2 movies. I don't think you, because you don't know any of these.
We were putting the movies away.
Did your Blockbuster have a horror section?
Yes, it did.
And what movie was in there? None of these classics.
Was Friday the 13th in there.
Okay.
Hills Eyes Eyes eventually, yeah.
All right, Ronnie. I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself here, okay? This is number 8, okay? This is a great, underrated horror movie. Okay. Now, you got to talk once the video's done.
Yeah.
Now, it's a horror movie, okay? Obviously.
Yeah.
It's a classic. The current incarnation, they've made 2.
Neighbors?
It's rated as maybe one of the better suspenseful horror movies of all time.
Neighbors?
Neighbors, as in the comedy with Jim Belushi?
No.
Or was that
No,
it?
The
Was that his
Strangers.
brother?
Sorry, The Strangers.
The Strangers?
The Stranger.
Well, you weren't going to wait for the comments. You just jumped right into the answer.
Yes, The Stranger. It's not The Purge.
It's like when we do these pre-production meetings.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention either. Right. You're right. It is The Strangers. The Strangers. The Strangers. I want to know then, Ronnie, I'll give you a chance to tell me something. Your number 1 horror movie of all time.
Oh, number 1 horror movie of all time,
Yep.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Which one?
All of them.
Ronnie, I asked you to pick one movie.
All of them.
You have to pick one movie. Is the first Nightmare? To me, it's Dream Warriors, Nightmare 3, if I had to pick a Nightmare movie, but that's not my favorite of all time.
Number 1.
First Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Or is that the only movie you know?
That's the only movie I know.
It is a good choice. Halloween, Chucky, Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, Cabin
Great
in the
movies,
Woods.
but to me, it's always going to be the original Halloween, 1978.
Or the
Jamie
best
Lee
one I've ever watched
that's right.
was...
oh, now you have an answer. Okay.
So, The Shining.
With The Shining.
The Shining.
So you're changing your answer now?
Yes,
That's
The
right.
Shining.
Hope you don't do this in your relationships. When your girlfriend asks you love me most, you go, yeah. And you go, wait, now that I thought about it. Is The Shining your favorite horror
Yes,
movie?
The Shining.
You can't go wrong with The Shining.
Here's Johnny.
Poltergeist, yeah, the original is so good.
Yeah.
We should be watching The Crow tonight, okay? Well, everyone over to Chris's house right after the show
Crow.
and go watch The Crow. Brandon Lee Crow?
No, The Crow.
Brandon Lee was
Or the best one was from the
original.
50s there. He was mental insane.
Children of the Corn. Now, that is a good classic right there. Rochelle says It. I have to agree.
Yeah.
But the new It, I did like the new It better than the TV series It.
Did you ever watch the old It? Seth
seen
Green
it.
was in it.
Yeah, I've
Seth
I've
Green's
seen it,
first...
of course.
what's that movie
Yeah.
with the Psycho guy? Psycho's a good one.
Anthony Hopkins. No, Anthony Perkins.
Psycho is a good one.
But you had to pick one. So you're
But yes, I'm sticking with...
You're sticking with The Shining? Silence of the Lambs is another one. Halloween with Michael Myers, yes, but the first one. So,
yeah.
And Joanne saw a crow in her yard. They creep her out. That's the name of a movie. Did you know that? I saw a crow in my yard. It creeps me out.
Oh, yeah?
It comes out next week.
Nice.
You don't give me too much, Fred, when you're on the show, eh, Roddy?
Nice, nice.
No banter, no nothing.
No.
All right, Kinsman, get out of your hot tub and get here. Hollow Man.
Hollow Man?
Hollow Man's a great one. Okay, Roddy, I'm going to keep I only got 2 to go. I think you're going to nail one of these, okay? Here we go. Now, I see you leaning into the TV.
I don't even know what that is.
You're leaning into the television. Is that for a better view?
Yeah.
Is this when you turn down the music to see better outside the car, too?
Yep.
You have no idea what that is?
No idea.
Did you want to see it again?
Yeah.
Only if it helps you, Ronnie. Only the best.
That looks like...
I thought this one was going to stump people, and I was wrong. I was really wrong, Ronnie.
The Fly?
Well, you can see all the answers
The Fly,
right there,
though?
can you?
It
That's
looked
right.
like The Fly. I couldn't see it on the corner.
Yeah. Okay, so did anyone watch It's Alive? Yes, I've seen It's Alive, but great movie, by the way. The Fly, The Fly, The Fly, The Fly, The Fly. Let me ask you a question about flies, since we're on The Fly. Jeff Goldblum, great movie, by the way. So we have flies in our house in Porcupine constantly, partially because they blame the dogs all summer. I still have flies in my house right now, and there's snow on the ground. Is this odd?
They're trying to look for something warm.
Really? So I'm going to have flies all year round, or what?
Yeah.
Anyone got any remedies to get rid of flies besides the swatter?
Raid.
Yeah. If I paid you $10 to keep your mouth open all night, would you do it?
No, that's more money. Plus a promotion. Again.
They are cluster. Okay, explain to me. What are cluster flies?
I haven't heard of cluster flies.
No, I just thought a fly was a fly. I need someone to help me out because Tricia and Joanne are both saying they're cluster flies. And Sean says to use olive oil. So do I use it on my body? Do I soak up my muscles like Hulk Hogan?
I think he's telling you to use olive oil to get rid of the flies.
But where do I apply the olive oil?
I think you just leave the container open. I'm not too sure.
And you think they're dead and they're not. No, they're not dead. They're still flying around my house as we speak today, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's right. I have known about those since I was a wee kid. Well, I don't know what a cluster fly is.
Now, has anybody seen the movie The Mist?
Hold on. I got to get my answer with the flies first before you get excited. Put a glass with Kool-Aid. So is it because of the sugar in the Kool-Aid they're going to fly in there and die?
Attracted to sugar.
So don't wake up half asleep in the middle of the night and down the glass?
Yeah, they're actually addicted to sugar. So as wasps and wasps actually are attracted to honey.
But let me ask you, they're sleeping and I think they're dead, but when do they die? This is my question I have. Do they just live all winter? Oh yeah, the sticky things. But they're pretty gross, those sticky things.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
That's so 90s.
Yeah, see, I use a shop vac for sure. And I even chase them with the shop vac, but still more and more keep coming. Virgin oil. That means we have to murder a virgin on gate night.
Yeah.
You know any? No?
Pine and Third.
I don't know if you're going to find any virgins on Pine and Third. Okay, so I got to find something sticky.
They're attracted to sugar.
Those are for fruit flies. So what is the... Okay, I'm lost. Fruit flies are the tiny little things, right? And then the cluster flies are the normal-looking flies?
Maybe you'll get something out of useless Siri.
Oh, what's he saying here? How does vinegar oil get rid of cluster flies? I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
The vinegar smell repels them. The spider gets the fly. So spider eats the flies, but then I have a spider problem, don't I?
Yeah. You got to get Spider-Man.
That's right. We have 2 little spiders in the house that traps and eats them. So you have pet spiders. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
liking what Joanne's doing. We need a video of you chasing flies with a shop vac. Yeah. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Next Venture Man, house cleaning edition.
That's right. Oh, he says raid, but is that safe?
Raid.
I got a baby at the house.
Well, raid, I think
You can't spray a baby with raid.
No.
Huh.
Fly dope?
Fly dope? Like for mosquitoes? Put a baggie with water and pennies in them? I thought that's to get rid of spirits.
What are you making the flies make more money than I do?
Spider-Man is the answer. All right, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to get Ronnie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put honey all over Ronnie's face,
yeah.
And you're going to stand inside my house for the night. Ronnie, I'll pay you $100 if the flies are all gone if you do that. You just need to wear pants, okay?
Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
Lock it in. Honey in Ronnie's face.
$100.
$100.
And will the e-transfer come a week later?
It will, pal. Okay, here's the last one. Then we got to take a break and give away the prize. You ready? Now, before you answer this, remember we're supposed to wait.
Yeah.
Okay. This movie was cursed in real life because a couple people perished. They actually died. The young girl from this movie actually died like before the premiere. They say this movie was cursed. It's one of the best, by the way. It is one of the best movies out there.
I have not seen that in a long time.
Yes, that's right. So Rochelle says, "Oh shit, I can't think of the name." And pennies don't help with spirits. Well, maybe that's a dime. Luke doesn't know what it is. Now, Chris and Guy are on to something. Now, I know you're looking at the comments. You're not supposed to be, Ronnie. You're supposed to be using your brain. You need me to shake a bag of pennies at you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a classic horror movie.
From the 70s?
Falls in, it might be late 70s, but I'm thinking more early 80s. It falls in line with the creeped out houses themes. It's based on what they call a true story that the Warrens tackled. You know the Warrens? From the Conjuring movies?
Yeah.
Okay. Allegedly, this is true. You need help or what?
I need help from the audience. Poltergeist.
Well, Chris says poltergeist.
I'm going with poltergeist.
Michael says poltergeist. Let's see. Louise says poltergeist.
I'm going with poltergeist.
I almost guessed Teen America because it looks like the Kim Jong-un puppet,
God.
But it's poltergeist. The little girl did die of a seizure. Yeah, you're right. All right, Ronnie. So after all those answers, you're locking in on the Amityville Hoarder.
Poltergeist.
It's the Amityville Hoarder.
Oh.
No, it's a poltergeist.
Guys, I know. I know.
All right there, Roddy. How would you rate your performance on knowing of horror movies tonight? Now, the scale's 1 to 10. I'm going to eliminate everything from 4 to 10. Now you got to pick 1, 2, or 3. Where would you like to put
I'm going with 5.
You're going with a 5?
I'm going with a 5.
If you had no audience help?
With no audience help. I'm going with a 5.
You made Kinsman look good. Okay, Ryan, here's the deal. We got the big prize to give away. Ultimate family deal. Bowling up to 6 people includes 6 game cards. Everyone that just commented tonight and played along is going to have a chance to win. But what's the first thing we got to do, Ronnie T?
We got to go to the nice sponsors.
Yeah, the amazing sponsors. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Check out Bella's Silkberry baby outfits made with super soft bamboo fleece at Bella's Boutique, 75 Pine Street, South Timmins. Shop online, bellasboutique.ca. And Moon's Exotic Pets and Supplies getting set for their official grand opening, set for November 10th in the basement of the 101 Mall. Follow their Facebook page for more details. And the Shine Shop Crown Timmins specialize in correcting, perfecting, and protecting all surfaces of your vehicle. With over 15 years experience, contact Darren Dabano today at 1300 Riverside Drive or call him 705-268-4855. And now you can rent bins at Rubino's Petro-Can in the 8, 15, and 30-yard sizes, perfect for renovating or your next roofing job. Call Frank Rubino today for your quote, 705-288-8027. And it's a busy week for your Iroquois Falls Storm as they get set to take on the Timmins Rock Thursday night and then the Sudbury Cubs on Saturday Saturday. Both games at 7 o'clock at the Just Jordan Arena. Let's cram the Igloo. And there's still time. The BIA have extended the float deadline for the Santa Claus Parade to this Friday. To put a float in, call 705-264-8733. And boost your business and win free promotion of your business with Girona's Board & Kelly lawyers, just like Clean to a T did this past week. You could be this week's winner. Watch our Facebook page for more details. And sparks up your lunch with Sparks Pizza. You could win just like the South Porcupine Animal Hospital did for week 1. Watch for this week's winner on our Facebook page. In Canadian Tire, they've got new auto service hours for you. Now open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and now open Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Book now online at CanadianTire.ca. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, booking now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax job for the month of November. Contact Andrew N. for your free quote now, 705-465-3500. For investment advice or life insurance plans and goals, you contact Sebastian Vermette, Insurance and Financial Services Limited. Contact him now, 705-264-4395, or stop in and see them, 239 Wilson Avenue. Buying or selling, call Albert Seal from Royal LePage and have Albert seal your deal. Contact him now, 705-465-3493, to book an appointment. And book your next bingo night with Jackpot Time and have a fun night. Stop in today and play at 251 First Avenue. For tasty freeze-dried treats, you go see Paul Doyen at Sweet Freeze today. You'll find their selection at Bella's Boutique, 75 Pine Street South. In Timmins, you can also shop online at sweetfreeze.ca. And Dare Timmins back in class for every Wednesday leading up to December 13th at the Timmins Public Library. To inquire, check out the Dare Timmins Facebook page. And on the big screen this week, Freelance, North of Normal, and Five Nights at Freddy's. For tickets and showtimes, shop online, imaginecinemas.com. And it was a busy weekend for the Icebreaker tournament for all 4 teams of the Gold Kings. 4 made it to the semis, with 3 making it to the finals. And the PMHA reminding you that their 4th annual Poinsettia campaign is ongoing. Pick up yours now from any PMHA player up until this Friday. Funds go directly to the PMHA players' teams to support costs for the upcoming season. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. In Midtown Bowl, they've got something for everyone. Book now for your upcoming Christmas or staff party with Midtown Bowl, 705-267-3500. And are you follically challenged? Hair thinning questions? Louise LaFont has the answers at Look 140 as she can help. Call her now, 705-267-7566. And Masters Tire Timmins. Buy 4 tires for the price of 3 and don't pay for 90 days. Book now, 705-915-3745, or stop in and see them, 440 Algonquin Boulevard across from Hollinger Park. And the Timmins Majors are looking for sponsors for their upcoming cash calendar in 2024. Contact Ron Holmes through the Timmins Majors Facebook page today to sign up. And stop by the Toke Street Haunted House Halloween night, 7 to 10 p.m. at 395 Toke Street. Admission is a food donation or monetary donation for the Porcupine Food Bank.
We've been taken over, Ronnie.
We've been taken over.
Do you hear what's going on in here?
Yep.
Are you scared?
We've been abducted by the Pumpkin Man behind us.
He turned off the
Lights.
And you had to guess 5 out of 6 horror movies, right?
Yep.
And he's gonna murder you, pal. All right, Ronnie, are you ready to give away the prize? Can we overtalk the Pumpkin Man?
Yep.
One winner tonight, my dude.
1 winner.
Are you scared, Ronnie?
Nope.
1 winner, ultimate bowling pass.
And the winner is, you get to spend the night with the pumpkin.
He's scaring the crows away.
Rochelle,
it's a party. All right. Rochelle Lozano, you're going to have your pass by tomorrow, Rochelle. Would you like to make a trade? How come you're crying right now, Ronnie?
What are you buying?
How come you're crying right now? Everyone deserves a good scare on Halloween.
Yes.
All right, everyone, have yourself a beautiful Halloween.
What are you buying?
And
what are you selling?
Mark Kinsman, we finally stuffed him. He's been in that pumpkin all along.
Yeah.
Now he's going to jump out and choke you, Ronnie.
Yeah. What
Happy
are you
Halloween,
saying?
you mug. Cool.